Good morning and welcome to Artificial Intelligence and Intelligent Automation Live Asia Pacific. My name is Sally Fletcher and I'm the head of online events for IQPC and the producer for this event. Over the course of the next 3 days, we're going to delve deep into the world of AI and intelligent automation to help you bridge the gap between understanding the innovation challenges facing organizations today and conquering them. Here in the virtual auditorium, you'll be able to listen to a range of industry experts and global thought leaders from some of the world's top intelligent automation experts. For more information on today's session, you can access a copy of the agenda on the event homepage. We'll also visit you in the AI and IA Live exhibition hall. You can take part here in networking and with our event partners. You can view product demonstrations and videos, virtually meet the experts and download white papers and reports to take home in your swag bag. This is all free to access over the course of today's event. Also, don't forget to have your say by visiting the live networking rooms where you can join the conversation with all of our different vendors and with us at the AI IA network. You'll want to make the most of the opportunity for this being an online event because you don't actually have to put your hand up in front of a bunch full of people to ask questions. You can do that as part of the Q&A function of each session. So when you see each session taking place, just pop your questions into the Q&A box and our speaker will endeavour to answer those. Of course, we want to be social, so don't forget to tweet about the event, hashtag AI Live, and by following us on Twitter on the AI IA network. We'd also love to get your opinion, so please join in our live polls, which you can access in the menu bar. Okay. Also, any questions you have about the event or about the virtual platform, any Q&A, please visit the help desk located in our virtual lobby or in the networking rooms. So this event is proudly presented by the AI and Intelligent Automation Network. We're an online community of senior executives, industry experts and thought leaders with a focus on building the intelligent enterprise. Visit AIIA.net to join for free access to white papers, podcasts, industry reports and much more, and of course events like this. Our event this week is presented in conjunction with a stellar lineup of partners, including Automation Anywhere, Autonomy, Cortex, Virtual Operations, Option 3, Hexaware, Edgeverve, Blackline, and EY. For more information on each of these organizations, please visit the virtual booths in the exhibition hall. And that leads me perfectly to introducing the chairman for today. So Andy Gillard, he's a partner and an APAC Intelligent Automation leader for EY. Just a little bit about Andy before I hand over to him. Andy is a partner in EY's APAC advisory business, leading the firm's cross-sector intelligent automation solution across the region. He's led over 40 process automation and re-engineering programs with clients across a wide range of sectors, including financial services, aviation, health, and legal. Andy's also engaged in a number of governments in the region on the impact of automation on macroeconomic policy and the future of work. Very, very important. Prior to joining EY in 2014, Andy held a number of global operational roles with Barclays Bank, based out of the UK. So welcome, Andy, and I'm going to hand over to you.
Thank you very much, Sally, and sort of hi everyone. Welcome to the start of what is hopefully a sort of great day with a number of great speakers today. So it's a privilege to kind of chair today and open. So what I thought we'd do before introducing sort of the opening keynote is just sort of spend a couple of minutes talking around sort of EY's perspective on intelligent automation. We have a significant capability across the world, supporting a number of sectors. We have a number of very significant partnerships with clients in a whole range of sectors. We also actually currently have on ourselves one of the world's largest automation programs. We sort of don't talk too openly about it, but we're talking increasingly open about it to sort of get us to some sort of a fantastic sort of business case leveraging a multitude of technologies, so things like robotics, machine learning, cognitive chatbots, natural language processing, natural language generation. And you will hear more and more about that in the sort of market as that gathers pace. And that's to fundamentally sort of transform customer experience, drive greater efficiency of everything that happens within EY, and sort of manage risk and control better. So I spend a lot of time, and EY more broadly spends a lot of time talking to sort of clients, and this sort of, so I'm sure you'll appreciate what is a very hot sort of topic. And sort of, well, typically what we do at EY, and I'm sure many of you sort of do the same, is make sure you anchor in the why. So clearly technology is a very significant component part, but that's all the technology is doing is sort of delivering ultimately a business outcome. Innovating with a plethora of technologies is clearly sort of fantastic, but when the rubber hits the road and you kind of flip from innovation to kind of implementation, potentially at scale, it's really, really important to stay anchored in the one. And we sort of typically start with kind of, to making sure the conversation is anchored in your customers, whether internal customers, but ultimately sort of external customers. And organizations like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Tencent, Alibaba, particularly those last two in Asia, have fundamentally reset what customer service is, what it feels like, and what it looks like. And so we have a strong opinion at EY that consumer expectations of service have fundamentally changed forever. And those expectations are increasingly uncompromising, whether in sort of financial services or actually sort of any sector. And as a result, the rules of doing business have been rewritten. So organizations have to respond. And so how should you respond if you're anchored in ultimately needing to almost obsess or actually obsess with sort of customers? How can you ultimately serve them better? So the sort of plethora of sort of technologies that we're going to be covering over the next sort of couple of days with some sort of great use cases are going to cover things like improving service experience. So how can you ultimately be more customer centric? How can you increase the personalization of service? How can you increase your organizational agility? And achieve that while driving sort of a step change in both the efficiency of your organization and how you manage sort of risk and sort of improve control. I think sort of and you all have your own views, which is fantastic. We've seen a clear shift in the market, particularly over the last 2 years. So 2 years ago, in our opinion, the market was very focused on using a number of the technologies that I've been speaking about and going to hear more about today, to reduce costs. And it was a very cost reduction centered conversation, which is fine. But particularly over the last sort of 6 to 9 months, probably, it's expanded to sort of look at a much broader why and a much broader set of use cases. So it's around things like looking end to end, also thinking about your customer journeys. Also, it's not just about the technology, so things like process excellence and disciplines such as Lean and Six Sigma play a part to sort of simplify your processes and also simplify your organisation kind of more broadly. The level of innovation we're seeing is rapidly growing across the world. In Asia, there's sort of different levels of maturity. A number of markets in Asia have been pretty out there in the sort of press in terms of the amount of investment they're making in technologies such as advanced machine learning, and ultimately sort of heading towards sort of true AI over time. So that's enough for me. So welcome everyone. I hope you found the sessions today as well as the sessions beyond today valuable. It's a sort of pleasure to kind of chair the session.